bracelet. Feel me? Spiritual diamonds on that motherfucker. Huh? 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 No, let me stop playing. But wake the damn up. You know what I'm saying? What it do, YouTube? I know I just did the intro, but nigga feeling good today. It's a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I made some money today. It went incredibly slow. Don't get it twisted. It went incredibly slow. I just got done from staring at a goddamn phone screen all day. You know what I'm saying? To now I could relax a little bit and do what I gotta do. But then back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like tomorrow, first thing in the morning, back to it. I'm already up on 5 surveys, about like what, 2, 3 surveys. But like I said, on Sundays it start glitching and shit, so that's cool. So Monday come tomorrow, I'll be up in the morning. It's like clockwork. You know what I'm saying? And Hey Cash, shout out to Hey Cash. It's another survey app that's owned by the same company as 5 Surveys. It's just 5 Surveys. It's owned by the same company, Prime Insights, but each app is its own type of app. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's owned by the same company, like look at Disney and ESPN. ESPN is owned by Disney, and even though it's owned by Disney, you see the shit that Disney put out for its own shit is cartoon and kid related stuff. And you see ESPN is still owned by Disney, but they put out different content because this is its own entity. Even though it's owned by Disney, they still put out sports related content. You see what I'm saying? Even though it's owned by Disney. So even though it's owned by Prime Insights, you know, Hey Cash, they got their own website, their own app, and it's different, completely different from 5 Surveys. That's what makes it so unique. And then 5 Surveys is so unique because it's its own thing, you know, 5 surveys, $5, $1 each survey, but you gotta complete all 5 to get the $5 instantly. You gotta complete all 10 to get the $10 instantly. But it's not that hard, especially when you first start and you new, this shit start coming like clockwork. And if you get on the app on a fucking weekday, it's gonna be busting. You're gonna make about $20, $30 that day. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, this video is gonna be a quick impromptu video. We're gonna talk about a few different things. Starting off with Donald Trump. He moved Barack Obama's photo of himself in the White House. He moved that, which is cool. You know what I mean? Because yeah, Obama was a president in the White House, but I think all presidents get their own room. I'm not sure. I know for a fact Abraham Lincoln, he got his own exclusive room dedicated to him that's inside the White House. I don't know if they switched that or not, but when we was growing up in school, they said that Abraham Lincoln and a few other presidents, they had their own room in the White House. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Abraham Lincoln especially because his stomping ground was Illinois. I'm from Illinois, land of Lincoln. That's why they call it that, because that's what that was his stomping ground. But yeah, so I just thought I'd mention that. It's like, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's like you served your term, your 2 terms. Now your time is up. Put a picture of Donald Trump up there, and not even that. You don't gotta necessarily take his picture down. Just put it in his own little room or his own little section where Obama was president. You know, put the photo in that type of section, and then for current presidents, put motherfucking Trump photo up there. You know what I'm saying? That's just common sense, and that's just fair, because it's like you served your 2 terms. Let Trump get his shit in. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. Joe Biden was connected and serving through Barack Obama, and Barack Obama was serving through Joe Biden. They all connected, just like Kamala Harris and all of them. They all one big gang of Democrats. Trust me, I know. And it's the same thing with Republicans. They one big gang of Republicans, and when it come down to business, they know how to put the affiliations and shit to the side and just focus on politics. But you know what I'm saying? 2 wings of one bird, or I say 2 birds of the same wing, or whatever. 2 birds flock together. However you say that saying, that's true. So politicians gonna be politicians at the end of the day. But anyway, so it's been a lot of crazy shit going on in the media. Man, shit is getting hectic, man. It's been rappers dying left and right, left and right, left and right. But that's all a part of the blood sacrifice. You see what I'm saying? Real shit. Whether they a big time rapper or whether they small time, they still a rapper, and they still got some type of fan base. See, when you have a fan base and you have a following, that's attention, that's energy that's already on you. So that energy could multiply, or it could dissipate. Basically meaning like it could just decease, like it's gone. You know what I'm saying? But energy never necessarily dies. The frequency just dies off where it seemed like it did. Energy's still there. It's just not vibrating at a higher frequency because whoever the person or entity, they brought their energy wave down to a low vibrating frequency. That's what the planet is on right now, a low vibrating frequency. And it's multiple things that's causing this. And one of them is they putting human flesh in the food. Now, I knew about this for a while, but it wasn't as bad as it was back in the day, like 2012, 2013. I was just starting to hear about this shit. It wasn't as bad. Hearing about the vegan hot dogs, they putting human flesh in that. Like I said, the little veggie patty at Subway, all that shit got human flesh in it. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I am not a cannibal. I think that shit is absolutely disgusting. And it make a lot of sense, because why you think people, especially in America, is just angry for no reason, especially nowadays today. I understand motherfucker might did something to you and all that shit, but go take it out on the person that did something to you. Don't take it out on random people who are innocent. So why are people doing that? Because they are possessed. They are cannibals. They eat human flesh. So they going fucking mad. They going ballistic. You know what I'm saying? And it's a shame, you know, but that's what's a part of Satanism. This is spiritual warfare. I mean, it's physical warfare. And, I mean, putting humans in the food, make it biological warfare. I ain't gonna lie. 'Cause that's some nasty ass shit. And I was just watching this movie. Well, not this movie. I seen a movie a few years ago, like 2016, 2015. It was based in Detroit, Michigan. And it was about this family. They had a family business of murder. Like, they was assassins. But they had a business. You know, like if somebody wanted to put a contract or a bounty on somebody's head, they would go to that specific family, put the bounty on their head. And the reason why these people got away with it for so long is because they didn't just kill the person and leave them there. They killed the person and cut up the body and served the food up into the neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? So they were serving human burgers and all that type of shit. This is disgusting. And I seen that movie, and it was opening my eyes back then. And then you got Soylent Green, which been out for a while. They was telling you back in 1975 what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't as bad as it is now. Now it's getting to the point where you fuck around, eat, and you gotta know where you getting your meat from too. That's another thing. If you know the source is good, or if you know a farmer or some shit, a local farmer, this your brother, this your cousin, not even your cousin, like this your friend, you know what I'm saying, your neighbor, whatever the case may be. You see them butcher the chicken, you see them butcher the cow and do all the shit they sell, then you obviously know where the meat came from. It's good. But if you don't know, and it's just mystery meat, and you just going to these restaurants and shit, you don't know who's sneaking shit in there. And they ain't necessarily a restaurant. You got third-party entities who deal with fast food products too. You see what I'm saying? Because you know how, like, for example, like White Castle, they got the little frozen burgers and shit, they sliders. You can buy them from Vons or Walmart or Fry's or some shit like that. You could buy them. Like, it's like that. When they doing shit with third-party shit, motherfucker can easily just slip some shit in there and put the White Castle's packaging back on there. You think it's White Castle sliders, but the whole time it's little Johnny sliders. You see what I'm saying? You eat little Johnny, you eat little Lisa, you know what I'm saying? You eat Marge, you eat Maggie, you see what I'm saying? Homer, you see what I'm saying? So it's some fucked up shit that's going on right now, man. And this is just part one, you see what I'm saying? Because right now I'm waiting on my order and shit. So I gotta go handle that real quick. Should be pulling up in like any minute now, but this is just a quick impromptu video. I'm gonna do a part two, because this shit interesting. And cannibalism and Satanism is on the rise. It's been on the rise since 1974. That's when Satanism became an official religion. Even though the federal government says Satanism and Satanists and stuff, they are undesirable people. That's true, they are undesirable people, but the government still do business with them because they see that certain religion, it makes a lot of money. Whether it's undesirable or not, the weird motherfuckers that's undesirable too, fuck with it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why the government do business with them. But Satanism became a religion in 1974. And just because I'm telling you these facts did not mean that I agree with that or I'm cool with that. No. Fuck Satan and fuck all his minions. You already know how I'm rocking.